Hello everyone, Devang here, and welcome to another episode of Cost-O-Logy. This is my series of short sessions where I discuss about various interesting terms in my subject of costing. Yeah, there are so many interesting terms here that I am pretty much fond of, and I discuss some of these interesting terms with you to clarify your core concepts here. Yeah, before we get to my term for today, let me give you some important announcements there. Yeah, some important announcements there. Yes, I am launching my next batch of CA final. The batch is starting on 17th of January. It is going to be an evening batch, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it will be covering the entire syllabus of CA final costing. It is a regular batch applicable for students of May or November attempt. Mostly this will apply to the students appearing in November 22 exam or later. Yeah. To log in to watch these batches, you need a subscription on Unacademy. For subscription, you can check out the pricing on the Unacademy app. You can use code YESHES to get 10% discount on your subscriptions. Yes. Plus, on an academy, that one subscription gives you multiple benefits like these. With that one subscription, you can attend live classes. In case you miss the live classes, you can always watch the recorded sessions. There will be multiple educators for every subject on the app. So if you're not comfortable with one, you can go for the other. Yeah. Plus, doubt solving sessions will be there every week. So you can clarify all your doubts, and mock test series will also be conducted for you. Yeah. The Group 1 subscription will have pricings like these, and you can use code YESHES to take 10% discount on that. These are Group 2 pricing. Plus, we have also combo offers, Group 1 plus Group 2 subscription. Combo subscription can get by pricing like this. Again, use code YESHES to get 10% discount on that combo subscription. Now, we have also launched an Iconic program. Iconic is a premium subscription for the CA final students, and under the Iconic premium plan, what will you get? You'll get live mentoring. Now, what does live mentoring cover? Live mentoring means you'll have one-to-one doubt solving by an expert. Yes, so your doubts can be solved one to one, not a classroom doubt solving, but one to one. You can personally ask your doubts to an expert who is appointed as your mentor. There will be evaluated test series. Evaluated means the test papers will be checked by an expert. You'll be given printed copies of the books also. Yeah. Plus, you will have routine benefits of the plus classes. Routine plus classes benefits are always there, that you can attend live classes, weekly tests will be there, study materials will be given, there will be unlimited access, any number of times you can watch the videos, and most importantly, there will be structured courses. Look on YouTube or on free sessions, you will have assorted topics only. But on the paid subscription, you will get a full-fledged structured syllabus completion batch. Yeah. Under this live mentoring program, under the Iconic program, they will also have tests conducted. Yes, for every Iconic student, there will be three tests that will be conducted. First, at 40% syllabus completion, second test at 80% syllabus completion, third test at 100% syllabus completion. Yeah, and these tests will also be evaluated, papers will be checked, and that papers will be discussed in class. Yeah, plus, the paper checker will also give you personal guidance regarding how did you perform in the test and how can you perform better in that test. Okay? Yeah. So trust me, it doesn't get better than this. That is my Iconic program. Iconic program will have little higher subscription price. And again, you can use code YESHES to get 10% discount on that, either for group 1 or for group 2. Yes. So coming back to our session for Cost-O-Logy. Yeah. So now, my term for today is an interesting term called learning curve. Yeah. In the old syllabus of CA final costing, there was a separate chapter on this concept called learning curve. But in the new syllabus, you don't have a separate chapter on that, but still some implication of that concept is still there. Yeah. What exactly does learning curve mean? Well, learning curve. Let's see. When workers are performing the same kind of work again and again, Yes, when workers perform the same kind of work repeatedly again and again, then they will learn. Then they will learn to do that work better. Yeah. So because of experience, they learn to do that work faster. If they learn to do that work faster, meaning every next unit, they will be able to produce much faster than the previous unit. Yeah. Every next unit that they produce, they can produce them in lesser time. This concept is called as the concept of learning, and it is measured in terms of learning curve. It is measured by calculating, by expressing a learning rate. Learning rate is something that you need to know. Learning rate is how it is measured. Now, if learning rate is 80%, just for example, as an example, if learning rate is 80%, it means what? It means that every time when a number of units become double, when production becomes double, every time when a number of units produced becomes double, then average time per unit becomes 80% of previous. This sentence is very important. Let us understand that sentence here with an example. You see, when I produce my first unit, then the time taken on an average was 10 hours per unit. For example, if the first unit of production took 10 hours to produce, then my second unit of production will require less than 10 hours. Yes, my second unit production will require less than 10 hours. Why? Because my workers will learn because of experience. Okay? So, when my units become double, then average hours per unit has become 80%. This 80% is called as the learning rate. See that when my units became double, then average hours became 80% of the previous. Again, when units become double, double of 2 is 4. So again, when units became double, then average hours became 80% of previous, and so on. Yeah, but please notice this, what we are talking about here is the average hours per unit. Average hours per unit. So it does not mean that second unit was produced in 8 hours. No, 8 hours is not the time taken for the second unit. 8 hours is the average time when I produce total 2 units. If you want to know the time taken by second unit, then you need to calculate total hours. For one unit, average time is 10, so total hours is 10. For 2 units production, average time is 8. So total hours will be 8 hours for 2 units. So total hours becomes 16. Now, if 2 units require a total 16 hours, 1 unit require a total 10 hours, meaning the second unit required how much time? Meaning the second unit time is 6 hours. Yes, so learning rate does not mention that how much time will be taken by the next unit. No, learning rate mentions that what will be the average hours per unit when the production becomes double. This is simply the concept called as learning curve. Now you might be wondering that this way you can find average hours for the units only when it becomes double. What if it doesn't become double? What if I want the average hours for 5 units? What if I want average hours for 5 units or 6 units or 10 units? Then how to find? Well, for that matter, there is a formula which is created. I'll not give you derivation for the formula, but I'll show you the formula here. The formula goes like this. Formula is that if units is taken as x and average hours is y, then the formula is y equal to ax raised to b, where a means the average hours per unit of the first unit. A is the average hours hours of the first unit, and B is called as a learning coefficient. That learning coefficient B, I will not explain. I'll just say it will be given in the question. If you want more details, you'll have to attend the regular batch. Okay? So this is my formula for identifying y value for any value of x. Now, do you think that this learning, this 80%, this time saving will keep on happening permanently forever? No. This time saving, this learning will happen only in the initial phase. Yes, this concept of learning is applicable only to new products. Only as long as my product is new, then there will be effects of learning. The learning effects will stop as the product becomes old. The learning effect will stop after certain units of production. That will also be given in the question. Huh? Yes, this is the effect of learning. Now, what is the use of this? In which all chapters will this be useful? What kind of questions we will have for this? Well, that you will find out in our regular syllabus. Okay? But as I said, this is my short videos, and here we cover short concept about learning curve. That is my concept for today. I hope you understood that. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Until next time, bye bye.